Hello. So today, oh, I didn't do an intro. Oh well. Maybe I'll add one in post. Thinking. Anyway, so today we're doing something very fun. I'm going up against my good friend Aaron, Cybertron Zheng. You should check him out if you haven't already. And we're going to be playing a best of three, a little exhibition match, you know, best of three kind of, you know, little exhibition kind of thing in the chat, you know. But there's a catch. Okay, here's the catch. Neither of us were allowed to use Pokemon that are in the top 100 Pokemon in usage, which made team building very difficult. So I gave it some thought. A lot of the Pokemon that I wanted to use were not viable. 100, as it turns out, is pretty deep to go for you know, viable Pokemon. He says good luck, have fun. I'm gonna say good luck, have fun. So even Pokemon like Clawitzer, for example, who I thought would definitely not be top 100 usage, was in fact at the time that we looked at this top 100 usage. So I've gone for kind of like it's kind of weird to think about a metagame and this kind of thing. So I just went with something I was comfortable with, which is basically my 2011 team with some changes. And I've added Frostlass and Anger Point Tauros as well on top of that. So we have some Anger Point stuff as well. So my general game plan is see what he brings. There were a lot of good Trick Room setters viable, like Reuniclus, Cofagrigus, Jellicent, Masharna. Pretty much all the good 2011 Trick Room setters were viable, and then some. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has Trick Room, but I went pretty much just with a hard Trick Room team. And then, yeah, I have, like, so my ideal, the way this is going to work in my head is I'll hopefully win game 1, just whatever. And then, in game 2, I'll try Anger Point stuff. So that's kind of the general idea with this. Let me just make sure everything's all right. Yeah, I'm sure he's just doing his intro. So, but yeah, it should be fun. Like it's a chance to use a lot of the, like the funny thing is that a lot of the Pokemon that I have here on my team, I would say are viable. Like I have Scrafty, I have Cofagrigus, I have Reuniclus, who somehow was not in the top 100 usage, despite the fact that I got second at regionals with Reuniclus. So it's not like I have a Scavalier. So it's not like, you know, these Pokemon are just totally bad. Okay, let's see what he has. No Jellicent. Okay, Diggersby. Oh, he's got the good Pokemon. Alright, that's unfortunate. So he's got a Scavalier, Slowking, and Diggersby, all of which are problematic. My team doesn't really like the Pokemon that Aaron has. I think I'm just going to do hard Trick Room mode, because that was my original plan, but I don't really know what I'm going to do about this Scavalier. What moves do I have in this thing? I think he's kind of forced to bring... I have Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's a Scavalier answer. I think in some senses he's kind of forced to... It's 2011, baby! This is my 2011 team. I always led Cofagrigus, Scrafty, and then in the back I always had Reuniclus, Conkeldurr. So I couldn't bring Conkeldurr, but yeah. He doesn't have Intimidati, so my Adrenaline Orb Tauros is useless. Darn it. I couldn't think of an item for Tauros. Maybe Silk Scarf would have been better or something, but this is what I did. He's got some good Pokemon. He's got Lucario, which to me indicates beat up, but I don't see a beat up user. I think in order to not instantly lose to Tauros, he has to lead Tangrowth here. Or if he has a Scarfmon, he can do that as well, although... it would have to be Scarf Diggersby. I guess he could do... Yeah. That's my thoughts on the matter. Actually, my max defense Body Press Cofagrigus is actually really good here, because I can burn Lucario, Diggersby, and Scavalier, and I can Body Press Lucario and Diggersby for some big damage after I burn them. So, Cofagrigus is actually a really good pick here, it looks like. Oh, Beat Up Persian. Right, of course. I have White Herb on Scrafty, which I didn't think was going to be a huge deal, because, like, I wasn't sure if he'd bring Intimidate or not, because there weren't that many good Intimidate users. But, yeah. He's got a lot of cool Pokemon. I feel like maybe he took the spirit of the challenge better than I did, because I feel like he actually has some really wonky Pokemon. They're good Pokemon, though. Like, Persian's a good Pokemon, for sure. Actually, he could be Persian Lucario. That's another thing that stops. Okay, Tangrowth Diggersby. Like I suspected, he does have to lead with, he does kind of have to lead with, Tangrowth in order to stop the Anger Point stuff. So we're going to get into Intimidati off. I'm going to be honest, I'm tempted to go for a really weird play here and go for a Will-O-Wisp into the Diggersby instead of going for Trick Room. How stupid is that? Like, I don't want it to, like, Swords Dance on me, you know? So I don't have Fake Out. It's something that I just learned. I also don't have Lunberry. I think in my haste, I forgot that I needed Fake Out. So, Aaron's going to think I'm making a prediction here, but I'm not. I'm actually just stupid. I should have Will-O-Wisp there. I knew he had Swords Dance. That's okay. Sleep Powder comes out. Maybe it'll miss. Oh, Cofagrigus goes to sleep. But Scrafty goes for close combat because I don't have Fake Out. Oh, why didn't I give myself Fake Out? Please die, please die, please die, please die. The turn goes okay, I would say. The turn actually goes okay, because I didn't bring Fake Out. So I had to go for... Well, I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something, but I didn't realize that the thing I was forgetting was Fake Out. Okay, well, turn 1 goes well. That's good. I, at least in the future, will encourage him to use, you know... We'll encourage him to use, redirecting moves. Rage Powder. He thinks I just made a really good prediction, but I just didn't have Fake Out. I wanted to go... Well, I wanted to Fake Out Tangrowth and Will-O-Wisp to burn this Diggersby, but that went better. Like, Coffergus falls asleep. Not a big deal. I'm very bulky. I have Mental Herb. I can wake up at any point. Yeah, not a big deal at all. I mean, it's not great. I'd rather be awake if it's all the same to y'all, but... yeah, it's not horrible either. I'm actually going to go ahead and try and burn the Escavalier here. I don't want it setting up on me for sure, and I'm going to switch into my own Escavalier, because the Escavalier is kind of the biggest threat here, and he didn't Dynamax, so I do need to reset my Intimidate. Yeah, this could go poorly for sure. Ideally, I wake up and... Like, I'm afraid it's going to Swords Dance on me, you know? And if it Swords Dances, things are going to get a little dicey. Thank goodness Tangrowth doesn't have Hidden Power Fire. I don't know, it's so nice that I don't have to worry about that. Tangrowth actually switches out here, so that's really good. I didn't want to get Will-O-Wisped. Slowking comes in. Okay, now we know all 4 of the Pokemon. This is actually good, because if he's Mint Speed Escavalier, I'll be able to attack before it moves. Oh, wait, but I'm asleep. Right, that was the issue. Oh, but the right side of the screen doesn't have a switch into... Am I going to wake up? I just assumed I'd wake up. I don't know why I assumed... I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to wake up this turn. I don't know why I just assumed that I would wake up this turn, but, I mean, it's not the end of the world. This might even be a Max Darkness, if I had to guess. Into my... Because it doesn't get knockoff. I feel like Max Darkness makes sense. It could also Max Knuckle my Scrafty. I don't have Fire Punch with Scrafty. Why did I have Scrafty Ice Punch over over Fake Out? I thought I was going to wake up. I'm so surprised. Coffergigas, come on. Darkness? Steel Spike. Okay, Braze of the Defense. Into my Coffergigas. Okay. Because there's a good chunk of damage. I think I can just... the defense boost is annoying. I think I can just max Bug that slot, though. I'm a little worried about, like... I'm truthfully a little worried about... Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm a little worried about Flamethrower, because Slowking does get Flamethrower. I'm also a little worried about Scald Burns. However, I think this is okay. The Escavalier is the biggest threat to my team, so I need you, I can't just play defensive here, because the other option is switch back to Scrafty. He stays in, which is not ideal. Maybe he'll Ally Switch. There's Slowking probably has Trick Room, Water Move, Psychic Move. Probably doesn't have Ally Switch. It might have Flamethrower, though. He doesn't have a Fire Pokemon on this team, so it might have Flamethrower. I'm a Assault Vest, though, so I'm not that worried about it. But, I mean, obviously, I still prefer... Nice, I have Dynamax Candy. Yeah, I kind of wanted to slow play this, but I felt like I needed Coffergigas to wake up. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I knew it. A Flamethrower? Okay. I need to win the Escavalier speed tie here. Okay, I win the speed tie, which is good. I don't take, as you can see, I don't take that much damage from that. Escavalier is very strong. Oh, that burn miss might be very bad for me, though, is the truth. Like, that's actually kind of really bad. I hope he doesn't Darkness me. Steel Spike, okay. Oh, into my Escavalier. I see. Maybe he expected an Ally Switch. I would believe it. I don't have Ally Switch on my Coffergigas. I think what I need to do here... Oh, sorry. I think what I need to do here is, I think I need Coffergigas to beat his Escavalier. The 2 defense boosts are annoying, but I do have Coffergigas with still a lot of health, so I'm just going to switch to Scrafty here. And I'm going to max Flutterby, the Tangrowth. Like, I think Tangrowth is likely to protect here, which is fine. We don't need, you know... Escavalier is so strong. I like that we both realize that. I don't need Scrafty to win this game. Like, Intimidate Saline is nice. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot here. I kind of just got lucky with my turn 1 play. Like, I didn't make a good play. I just didn't... It's like, there's definitely, like, a meme about this, you know? Like, you may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. That's what I feel like with me forgetting to put Vago on Scrafty. Should we protect? Okay, Sleep Eater comes out. It's nap time for Scrafty. That's fine. Let's see. Scrafty falls asleep. Max Geyser. Oh, it's Razor Shell. Oh. Interesting. I hadn't even considered Razor Shell. We are speed tying. That confirms it. I mean, we're both probably min speed. I wonder. Okay, so maybe he doesn't. That would explain. Maybe he doesn't have knockoff. He probably. We know he has Steel Spike. He's probably got Iron Head. Is it Sash? No, it actually just goes down. Where's the Sash, Aaron? Show me the Sash. Is it on Lucario? No. Is it on Persian? Maybe. Tangrowth goes down. Okay, I am still asleep. I have 1 turn left of Dynamax. He's out of Dynamax. I'm planning on just trying to burn him, is the truth. I actually think I can switch here. I'll go for Darkness because I like Konosuba, and also it lowers special defense. Yeah, and I mean I have 2 special attackers in the back, so I'll do this. Okay, GG. I don't feel like I deserve to win that one, but I won. So that's that. Okay, so what do we learn? I got very lucky with the turn 1. Truthfully, I got really lucky with the turn 1. I'm really weak to a Escavalier. Like, super weak to a Escavalier. I feel like when Aaron and I play, like, it almost always goes to 3 games. So I think I'll lose this game probably. Like, I feel like Fate is going to make me lose this game regardless. Let's see if I can think of anything. Like, what did I learn there? Scrafty's good, but no Fake Out is really bad. Why did I not give it the Fake Out? Let's just... Okay, first of all, let's make sure I did this correctly, because I'm not positive that I did. 178, 177, Anger Point, Curse Body, Icy Wind, Frost Breath. Thank you for my subs for helping me get these mons as well. Did I get a Rock Slide? God, Wolf, you're so interesting. Scrafty's strong here. If I'm doing this, then I'm Dynamaxing Tauros every time, right? Do I have Taunt on this thing? Please tell me I gave it Taunt. Yes! Actually, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Might have Mental Herb, though. I like this lead. What am I going to bring the back? I think Scrafty plus Trick Room Setter. The issue is if I... Oh, actually, Cofagrigus isn't even that bad as a Trick Room Setter. Like, it doesn't... Like, I wanted to use Reuniclus, but Cofagrigus lets me beat his... Lets me beat his... Escavalier. Reuniclus isn't that strong here. Like, Reuniclus is pretty good if I Dynamax it, and if I get rid of Escavalier, but it loses to both Escavalier and Slowking. So, yeah. I think what's tough for Aaron here is that he has to cover the option of me just going for, yeah, of me just going for... Oh, I have an idea, actually. Oh, I have an idea, okay. I was wondering what I would do versus Lucario plus Persian lead, which, by the way, I realize is now probably really close to an auto loss because I don't have Fake Out. So normally I would Fake Out the Persian, but I can't Fake Out the Persian because... Oh, it's okay, same lead. Okay, that's fine. Alright, it's okay, that's alright, it's okay, it's alright, it's okay, it's alright. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I have Tauros and a Dream. I'm gonna Protect and Taunt, I think. Oh, is he gonna go for, like... Oh, you know what he might do? He might go for... Max Strike. Yeah, he might Max Strike. That's okay, I have a plan for that. We know that neither of these Pokemon have Focus Sash. So the strategy here is that if you use Frost Breath on your own Tauros, then you... Oh, imagine I had Safety Goggles Frostlass, and I was like Gigantamax Brain. If Tauros gets crit at any point, then its attack goes to +6, which is quite nice. It's, well, you know, a rather large stage of increased attack. The way you do this, the strategy works is you use Frost Breath on your own Tauros with Frostlass. The move always crits. He just Dynamax Diggersby. That's what I expect. I expect Max Normal into Tauros, although if he Max Rocks into Frostlass, I probably lose. I wonder if he's going to call, like, my play is pretty obvious, but, like, Protect plus Taunt, but he can cover that with Rage Platter plus Max Strike, because that way he'll still be faster than me this turn. However, my plan right now is just to stall at the Dynamax and go from there. Let's see what he goes for. This should be Max Strike into Tauros. I actually wanted to switch to Cofagrigus, but I didn't think I could justify it. Rage Powder. Yep, he covers the Frost Breath option. I'm gonna Taunt. Let's see if this thing has Mental Herb. Come here. It should be Mental Herb, maybe, or maybe a Berry. Maybe Flying Berry. Strike. Yeah, that's what I expected. I should have maybe switched to Cofagrigus, but I didn't. It does a lot of damage through Protect. Yeah, this strategy's probably not gonna work unless it's a crit. Is it Life Orb Diggersby? That's kind of what I'm expecting right now. It is Life Orb Diggersby, okay. He's probably going to Max Quake me this time, right? What moves do I have in Frostlass? Just pretend I switched to Cofagrigus. I should have switched to Cofagrigus that turn. I wasted his speed. Should I double? I'm gonna double. I'm stalling at the Dynamax. I'm gonna get Scrafty in. This should be max Quake this time into Gothagurius. That's why I had to go into Scrafty as well. I probably won't win this, although the thing is that because I stalled it, like because I'm stalling at the Dynamax, in the end I might be able to just click Earthquake, you know? I wonder if he stays in with Tangrowth. I can't tell. No, I can't tell yet. Maybe I should... No, I should... Okay, yeah, he switches. Escavalier? Slowking? Slowking, okay. Should be max Quake this time. Okay, maybe into Gothagurius. I was going to say, oh, I'll fake out the Slowking. Oh, into Scrafty, actually. So he does get a critical hit. That's pretty bad. That's going to come pretty close to sealing it. I needed Scrafty to win this game, and the difference between a crit max Quake and a regular max Quake is significant. I don't think I can win this anymore. Is there any way to win this anymore? I need to solve the Dynamax with Scrafty, and to take that much damage on a crit is pretty bad. He's going to be using max Quake every turn, right? I need to get Frost Breath up, right? Can't do it. There's no way to do it. He can just ignore Gothagurius every turn. Oh, wait, there's a way to do it. Does that make sense? It should, right? Yeah, it was a pretty bad crit. Because if I get Diggersby out of Trickery, or out of Dynamax, then, like, without taking too much damage, I'm in pretty good shape. Like, if I had Scrafty in the field right now, I could have gone for Detect plus Will-O-Wisp. Okay, I'm gonna Dynamax Tauros. This is kind of like a last-ditch effort. I needed them to make a bad play this turn, and effectively give me the option of, yeah, give me the option of bringing this back somehow. I think if he sets Trick Room up, it could be kind of bad for me, too. His last launch got to be Escavalier. I didn't have a better Dynamax option this game. Like, it kind of had to be Tauros, or maybe Scrafty, you could argue. But, yeah. I'm not even sure if he's going to attack into the slot. Max Strike comes out into Tauros. Makes sense. He wanted to drop my speed. That makes sense. Body Pressing can do a ton. Yeah, that actually almost OHKOs full HP Diggersby. He goes for Trick Room. Okay, that confirms the last slot is... I could have switched to Frostlass there. That might have been better. That would have been better, based on what he did. I don't know how I could win this. I don't see any potential way for me to win this. I'm going to go for Body Press, just take out Diggersby, and then let's just confirm what his last one is. I guess I'll Strike. It's my strongest move. Maybe I can put in a Shadow Ball range and then win with Will-O-Wisp. Like, I can always reverse Trick Room is the thing. Diggersby switches. This should be... Oh, it's going to be Tangrowth. Yeah. I should have maybe called that and reverse Trick Room, but even if I reverse Trick Room, it doesn't do that much for me, you know? I need the win condition here is him, like, starting to miss Sleep Powders. It does a ton of damage. Scald comes out. This is going to burn. I can feel it. Oh, I was wrong. Surprising. And now we're not speed tying anymore. Now it's just a... Oh, Tauros is strong. Okay. So is he going to Scald me again, knowing I'm going to max guard? I think he's just going to... He has no reason not to Scald me, right? Ooh. Leftovers. Oh, Leftovers Tangrowth. Okay. He doesn't know that I have Shadow Ball. There's a good chance I don't even have it. Oh, we're no longer speed tying because I dropped to speed, and I think that I'm in range of another Scald, so I have to max guard here. If he goes into Diggersby, power to him, but yeah. I don't think he's going into Diggersby here. Yeah, I was right. He doesn't go into Diggersby. This should be a KO. I'm actually not sure if Shadow Ball even KOs here. Rage Powder. Okay. It's fine. Scald fails. Can I still win this? I don't think so, right? I'm pretty sure no. Body Press is actually even stronger. Okay. I'm never going to be able to beat this Tangrowth, I think. Back to Babby for me. Yeah, I think I could have done this without the crit, but that's okay. Shadow Ball to Slowking. Switch to Frostlass. You can Scald it if he wants. I maybe should have... I kind of wish I Shadow Balled the Tangrowth this turn, because I think there's a pretty good chance that Slowking switches to Diggersby here. This double Regenerator Core is actually annoying without my offense. I also am really surprised that he brought the same Pokemon, given like how weak he is to Escavalier, but he... Oh yeah, he has Flamethrower and Slowking. Flamethrower, Scald, Trick Room. Probably no Protect, right? Psychic. Oh, Psychic. Okay, yeah, that confirms it. Special Defense Falls. I don't think that matters, but it might. I think Shadow Ball KOs here, but I'm not positive. It actually probably doesn't. Shadow Ball is pretty weak from Cofagrigus. Yeah. Let's see what the item is. Special Defense Falls. Weakness Policy? Oh, okay. I don't think we're going to win this one, y'all. Leech Seed comes out. Oh, that's an annoying. Leech Seed, Rage Powder, Sleep Powder. No Protect, I guess. No Protect on either of these Pokemon. Okay. So we're just gaining information for next game right now. We don't know what Tangrowth's last move is, but it's probably not good for us. I could have reversed Trick from that turn, but it wouldn't really have mattered. Yeah, we're never beating this Tangrowth, I think. Rage Powder, Leech Seed, Sleep Powder. Let's see what the last move is. No need to reveal Icy Wind. I may as well just Frost Breath here. Yeah, I wish I was Goggles. If I was Goggles, I would have insta won the game. I should have switched to Cofagrigus turn 1 and wasted his max move. I thought that. Yeah, I misread. I'm also curious how much Crit Frost Breath does, because I have 0 special... I'm Jolly with 0 special attack investment, so I'm curious to see how much Frost Breath is going to do to Tangrowth. It looks especially bulky, though. Like, Shadow Ball didn't do very much. Oh, right, I don't get to find out. I just faint. Goodbye. Alright, there's a Rock Slide, there's a way. That's my motto. Just take out the Slowking. I need to bring a Escavalier. There's no other way around it. I have to bring a Escavalier here. I don't necessarily have to bring... I feel like I need a Escavalier, Scrafty, Cofagrigus +1. Let's go, Cofagrigus! Yeah. Okay, guys. Do you think I can bring it back? Press 1. Oh, right. I'm seated. I'm not bringing this one back. I mean, I wasn't bringing it back regardless. The last one's most likely a Escavalier. TR's up. Adrenaline Orbitoros comes in. Okay. I mean, in a perfect world, he would go for Sleep Powder, miss, and I could figure out what his last Pokemon was, rather than just Rage Powdering, because yeah, with Rage Powder, I don't really have a clean way through this Tangrowth. I have to, like, Rock Slide my way to victory. But even still, I never beat Tangrowth. Yeah, right move, right move. I'm just, like, I know the game is over, but I'm just trying to figure out what his last Pokemon are. High Horsepower comes out into my Tauros. Okay. Like, that's basically what how I quote-unquote win here, is I just want to know what he brought in the back. It should be a Escavalier, but it could be something else. I've revealed all my moves on Cofagrigus as well. And he's revealed all the moves on his Slowking. It's Weakness Policy Slowking with Trick Room, Scald, Psychic, and Flamethrower. Tangrowth, we don't know the last move, but it's probably Giga Drain. Or Leaf Storm, or... yeah, it's gotta be one of those two. I'm just gonna... I know it's over, but I still think it's worth it to go for this, because on the chance that he messes up, it's still valuable information to us. I also am curious about how much this does. Like nothing. Ah, it doesn't do 0/0, just like 0. Let's go! I feel like if you're Aaron, this is the turn where you're like, wait, if he flinches me a bunch, could I lose this? And that's exactly the kind of reaction I'm hoping to get. I mean, it's clear that I'm losing health faster than he is, and he's healing a lot. I have to make a read this turn in order to win. I can just go for... this time I'll Body Slam him. Like, the obvious move, of course, would be to Protect again. I'm not going to do it. I mean, there's no way I win this. I'm just trying to figure out what the last Pokemon is. I don't Protect. He might attack into Cofagrigus this turn. There's definitely an option there. Body Slam comes out. It's a good chunk. Get the Paralysis. Okay, that's interesting. If he misses, he goes for high horsepower. He hits the Configuragus. That's what I expected. But now I faint. Oh, but he does lose huge power, which is nice. Let's go! I might be able to figure out what the last Pokemon is if I get a Para. That's my hope. Okay. We're a couple rock slides and a dream away from first place. If I Shadow Ball there, I may have come close to knocking out. Or if I've been Shadow Balling this whole time, might have come closer to knocking out Tangrowth, but yeah. I mean, this is kind of nice because I think either he has to show me his last Pokemon, which is what I wanted to know all along. That's like what I was playing for. Or he has to show me the last move on Tangrowth. Because Earthquake should KO the... I'm going to reveal my last move on Tauros. I don't think it's coming game 3. It was pretty bad this game because I couldn't get my Anger Point off. And I don't really see a good way around this Tangrowth plus Diggersby stuff. Okay, he shows me the last move on Tangrowth. Or he gets parried. So close. So far. Let's see. What attacking move do you... Okay, that confirms no protecting Tangrowth, though. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't... I guess he could do that, too. Aaron! You're being annoying! Show me your moves. Okay. I mean, he's not going to get much from this, because it's just a little bit. 43 down to 25, I can do that one more time. Imagine this is a 1 versus 1, and I forgot that I'd already KO'd a Pokemon. And then Tauros, like, 1v3s. I don't know. Oh! I see! I see! No Escavalier. Aaron, if I brought Escavalier, what the heck were you going to do? I don't understand. Well, that's that. Okay, that's very valuable. I don't know why he brought Persian in the back. Maybe he called that I was going to do Angry Point. Okay, we know Persian is Fake Out, too. He should use Sleep Powder here? Yep. He doesn't want to reveal his last move. Which is smart. I don't know if he has Protector, if he has an attacking move. It's possible he has only defensive moves. However, I mean, at this point, I'm feeling good. I think I know what I need to do for Game 3. The other nice thing about dragging this out is I was able to formulate a game plan. I wasn't talking about it, but I now have a game plan. Or at least 3/4 of a game plan going into Game 4, or Game 3. And does it work? I wish I had Fake Out on Scrafty. I'd feel much more confident if I had Fake Out on Scrafty. Alright, Game 3. It always goes to Game 3, right? Okay. It's the Lucario. So he's got... The mon I haven't seen is Lucario. And... Because, yep, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Do I have close combat on a Escavalier? Let's see. Well, I just wanted to know my moves. I do, okay. Okay, those two up front, and then Configuragus. And I think we actually have to bring Rhinoclus here. I don't love it. Is the truth. I don't love bringing Rhinoclus here. I want more for the Slowking, is the truth, but... I mean, my other Pokemon are so bad that I have to bring this, I think. I don't know if he'd go Persian Lucario, because if I go Tauros plus Frostlass... Although he probably knows that I'm not going to go Tauros Frostlass again. So if he wants to read that, like, the issue is because I don't have Fake Out. Like, if I had Fake Out, I could beat Persian plus Lucario, which would basically mean... Because, like, if he just goes for a raw beat-up turn 1, I'm in kind of big trouble. However, I don't think he's going to go for that because... I don't think he's going to go for that because if I had Fake Out, it loses to pretty much everything I could do. Tauros, Frostlass, Scrafty, Configuragus, because I can Fake Out Trick Room and then get Trick Room up. But I think he needs to bring a Scavalier here. I don't know what he was thinking leaving it. If I had gone the same launch as Game 1, I think it would have been pretty easy for me to win. We have to watch out for that Slowking, though. Like, the Slowking with weakness policy is actually annoying. He might consider... I think his plan may have been to Dynamax the Slowking. I think he also may have... I'm so surprised to Trick Room up. Although, actually, no, I'm not surprised, because he knew all my mons, and you know I couldn't do anything about it. Yeah. Scrafty's pretty good here. Scavalier's pretty good here. Let's see. Okay, same lead as before. This is what I was expecting. I feel like he has to go for... Oh, actually, you know what I could do is that good or bad? Is that good or bad? Hang on. Do I want to raise my attack here? I'm a little afraid of... I definitely think I max fighting here. The only question is, do I switch or do I... I'm going to close combat and switch. I like that play. I don't know if he just lets me one-shot his Tangrowth here. He actually is comfortable letting me one-shot his Tangrowth, which is not what I expected. He's probably going to Dynamax. Oh, protect. Oh, he's got protect. Oh, that went badly. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, no attacking moves. I see. Very interesting. No attacking moves. Monsieur, I did not expect this. Okay, let's go for a... Oh, let's go for a Mega Horn. Do we think that one-shots? I think there's a pretty good chance at one-shots. I'm going to Mega Horn and Trick Room here. I don't think Diggersby really wants to stay in. Tangrowth can Sleep Powder me, that's true. However, if it Sleep Powders me, it risks a knockout. Diggersby switches, that's good. Let's see who comes in here. Persian, okay. Persian's coming in. This is probably going to be Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder comes out but misses. Let's see if I miss. Mega Horn comes out. Connects. Oops. Sorry, Aaron. Yeah, that's the issue with Sleep Powder. Oh, it survives. It survives. I don't actually think that's bad for me, though. Yeah, I don't actually think that's bad for me at all. I mean, you also know Tangrowth has no damaging moves, so... Yeah, the thing is that I'm not, like... I don't really have any incentive to... I could body press the Persian if I wanted, but I think taking away the damage potential is nice. He knows that if he does not... Yeah, I'm just gonna list, but... he knows that if he doesn't Rage Powder here... Oh, actually, no, regardless. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, like, I could... that was a bad play. I think the better play there is Shadow Ball into Tangrowth and... Shadow Ball into Tangrowth and just max Bug into Persian, but I wanted to conserve my Dynamax. And I'm not positive. Like, I don't really know what Persian's doing here. It has beat up and it has fake out. It could be Assault Vest, actually. Although we still haven't seen the Sash, which, again, I feel like could be here. Yeah, I guess I was a little afraid of if I went for... Yeah, I should have... He's expecting a... Yeah, that was my bad. Oh, never mind. That's very strong. That's an extremely powerful move. Okay, I don't get rid of the weakness policy, but I do a ton of damage to Slowking, who can't protect itself. Hopefully this connects. Okay, I do connect the second one. Yeah, I mean, he's in kind of rough shape at the moment. He can't protect Slowking is the thing, and so he doesn't have to switch into this next move. He goes for beat up into his own Slowking, however... Wait, if I hadn't burned it, I wonder if it would have KO'd. Yeah, he's trying to get his weakness policy off, but my Escavalier... He doesn't have an Escavalier answer with these 4 Pokemon, so I don't really know why he brought them. But, yeah, beat up, fake out, and then plus... Yeah, I understand what's going on now. I mean, I was going to Dynamax, but, like, do I have to? I can just knock off and body press, right? And we know Slowking is min speed. I mean... I don't think Persian gets ally switch. I see no reason not to do this. Well, the reason would be if he had ally switch. That would be pretty bad. If Persian gets ally switch, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And if that were the case, I could cover this by going for max Bug, I guess, into Persian. I just don't see the need to Dynamax yet. Like, I can use Dynamax later if I feel like it. But yeah, he didn't really bring a Escavalier counter. Escavalier Conflict, I guess. I mean, to be fair, he missed a Sleep Powder. So if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have been able to get Trick Room up. Yeah, if that hadn't happened, things would be a lot different. Slowking switches. Okay, that's why I knock off, because like, is it probably Tangrowth? Yeah. Yeah, he knows that he needs to keep Slowking alive in order to beat my Escavalier eventually. And he's just abusing the Regenerator Core. I could have stopped that by starting to take KOs. That would have been better. I'm slow playing this. Not really for any particular reason, just because I can, I guess. Parting Shot comes out into my, probably Escavalier. Yeah, okay. He could still win this, for sure. He has to start sacking things, I guess. Like, I guess he protects, Slowking comes in. Okay, let's not mess this up, because this should be winnable pretty easily. How many turns to Trick Room are left? Still 2 turns left to Trick Room. Alright, even though I'm dropped, I think I'm going to go on the offensive now. Probably should have done this earlier, but I'm actually going to do this and this. I don't think he's going to let me just stay into max and bug him here. I think, if anything, he's inclined to switch to sack something. Like Persian, for example, who doesn't have much use left. Oh, he actually switches in the other slot. Oops. That was a mistake. Well, Persian goes down, which is nice. But Tangrowth heals a lot, which is not good. The nice thing, though, is that I did drop the special attack. Man, I could have just won this game. That's crazy. He's playing well, though. I mean, I'm playing sloppy because I'm in such an advantageous position, but I could definitely still lose this, especially... Wait a second. Hang on a second. Am I in trouble? Hang on a second. Did I mess this up? Because he has Swords Dance Diggersby, so I have to respect that for sure. Hang on a second. Okay. That was my bad. I'm gonna need a Flamethrower here. He knew I didn't want to get Sleep Powdered. If I let Coffergigas fall asleep, we could have some trouble. Because of the Diggersby. Because it can just start being annoying. Okay. Should we have Flamethrower? Yep. Please don't burn. No crits, no burns, no crit. No burn. Okay, cool. Slowking is not doing very much damage, which is, I mean, good. Tangrowth is going to come in here, I guess. I don't think Diggersby comes in here. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, it has to be Tangrowth. And then things start to get annoying. Truthfully. I mean, he goes Tangrowth, and then I knock out Slowking. And force a 2 versus 4, but a lot of my Pokemon are super useful. Although, I can just keep slamming Tangrowth. Yeah, actually, it should be fine. It should be fine. Also, if he ever hits a contact move on Mummy, he loses his ability, which is a big deal. Diggersby is actually the switch, which is not what I expected. I suppose he wants to protect both Pokemon. Oh, Slowking is the switch. Wait, what? Why? I have a free Flutterby and Will-O-Wisp here. Trick Room is still up, so he can't stop that. Unless he wants to save Slowking. I don't really know what he's doing here. He might have some weird plan. Because I felt like Tangrowth was the obvious switch there. Because then you can protect Tangrowth, stall at the last turn of Trick Room, etc., etc. In this position, like, you can protect Diggersby, but I guess actually this is fine too. Yeah, he protects Diggersby. Maybe he even switches Diggersby out. Okay, that's not what I expected. Does he take -1? I guess he probably does take -1. He doesn't. No way. Okay, good to protect. But he can't Sleep Powder my Mummy anymore is the weird thing. So I'm not really sure what's going on. He has reset his Slowking though. Alright, cool. I'm still Dynamax though, right? Don't I have one more turn of Dynamax left? I think. Will-O-Wisp fails. Okay. He wants Slowking with more health than... Yeah, Trick Room is over, but I am still Dynamaxed. He can only Dynamax one of these Pokemon. He's playing it like he wants to Dynamax Slowking. However, I'm not sure... Because if he Dynamax, he can Dynamax... let's just see what he wants to do. I'm not going to set Trick Room yet. Because I might need Scrafty to win this. I'm going to try and burn the Diggersby. The thing is, if he doesn't Dynamax Diggersby, he's going to have a lot of trouble with Coffergigas, I think. I feel like he's played very well, because the Pokemon he brought, like, this should have been an auto-win. Or something pretty close to it, I think, for me. But he's played really well. Stalled out my Trick Room, stalled 2 turns of my Dynamax, conserved his own Dynamax. I can't believe Diggersby wasn't top 100. That's wild. It's a good Pokemon. He needs to double into Escavalier, and one of them has to Dynamax? Yeah, in order to KO it, I think. And it should be Max Diggersby, is my guess? Max Diggersby? Yeah. But I should burn this. Unless Max Quake is going to do a lot more than I anticipated, because that is one way that I could lose this. Quake comes out into... I'm max defense, so this shouldn't KO Coffergigas. Oh, into Escavalier. He wants Escavalier gone? Okay. It's a lot of damage. Special defense rises. That's fine. As long as I don't miss Will-O-Wisp. If I miss Will-O-Wisp, things are going to get kind of dicey, I think. Will-O-Wisp... Or Life Orb activates. Okay, I burn. Excellent. That's really good. This thing is now kind of neutered. Flamethrower comes out. Okay, Escavalier goes down. But I think it might be too little too late. His Dynamax Pokemon is burned. Slowking has no item, and no... Slowking has no item. And it's not that healthy, and no Protect. So I can just go into Scrafty here. Get an Intimidate off. I'm honestly thinking maybe like Detect Scrafty plus Shadow Ball is best here, but I think I'm just going to go for Lash Out. 31 times 1.5 is 31 plus 15, which is 46, and my Scrafty's minimum speed is like 52 or something? 54? What's Scrafty's stat? 52? 51? 56. Okay, yeah. So even if they go for max normal, knowing Aaron, he might forfeit here, but I don't know. No, you shouldn't. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to win, I think. Okay, no forfeit. Yeah, that's the right move. Strike. It's going to drop my speed step and Scrafty, but I'm still faster than Slowking. And because the weakness policy was already activated, I don't have to be afraid of it here. So, oh, my stats were dropped. Let's Lash Out does double damage. Oh, I'm Wire! Let's go! Wait, how does that interact with Lash Out? If it doesn't KO, then... Oh, actually, I think I'm KO regardless. I like how Slowking's eyes goes to X's during that. I've never seen that before. That's so funny. Yeah, and then I think that's probably the game. I can just detect Trick Room and then... Honestly, I can close combat Trick Room. I don't need to use Detect here. Because, yeah, even if he crits me, I still just one body press and I win. Yeah, Coffergurgus and Escavalier were really strong here. Scrafty was good too. I think in a format like this where you don't really know if there's there's no real metagame. It was like one best of 3, so there wasn't even anywhere Aaron or I could look. I feel like I used Pokemon I was comfortable with and that I knew were strong Pokemon in general. And I think that's what helped me a lot here. Coffergurgus is an amazing Pokemon in my opinion, and sure, it can't always function that well because everyone uses very powerful Pokemon, but in the right conditions, it's very strong. And that's what I knew in 2011, and kind of the same thing with Scrafty and Escavalier. These are good Pokemon. They're not bad Pokemon at all. They're just maybe not good in the current format. So, yeah, it goes for Max Strike. I agree. I almost detected there, but I realized that I didn't have to. And I felt like maybe the way that I lost was I don't know, some kind of weird stuff. Maybe if Coffergurgus somehow got KO'd, then Trick Room didn't go up, and then he somehow one-shot Scrafty. It wasn't really happening, but it's just good best practice to do moves like the one that I made, which is Close Combat Trick Room, because now, even if he had crit Scrafty there and KO'd, it was still, 2 body presses and the game was over, and Coffergurgus is full HP, so, yeah. I didn't want to blow my lead. And that's going to do it. I'll use Ice Punch just so I think probably he'll... Well, I'm not going to BM and use Shadow Ball. If he watches this, he'll know that I don't have Fake Out. Oh, why didn't I give it Fake Out? Why did I give it Ice Punch? I was like, man, what 4th move should I use? I was scrolling through. I was like, yeah, Ice Punch is okay. No Fake Outs to Crafty. Oh, well, at least, yeah. In a tournament, I wouldn't do something like that, but in best of 1. Or in one best of 3, where, I was never using Ice Punch this set anyway, so... Yeah, because Ice Punch is very bad. Anyway, GG to Aaron. I honestly enjoyed that. It was a fun little thought experience or exercise building with Pokemon that we don't normally use, and also not being allowed to use many of the Pokemon that we normally rely on, right? So it was fun for me. So yeah, go check out Aaron if you haven't already. And I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this and you want to see more of it on the channel. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.